catch.
Yeah, and then
You'll smoothly, not slowly, but smoothly introduce the power, and then you should start appropriately. Just
power?
Yeah. No, not the power.
Mixture?
Yeah, mixture goes
the
in.
full mixture?
Full mixture in, all right? So crank, and then as you're cranking, introduce full as the engine catches.
Ready?
Yep. All right. So we just give it another little shot of fuel. Yeah. So what we'll do, fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3. Out, off, and try it again. Hey, just make sure you have your feet on the brakes.
Yeah.
Alright, you got the brakes.
Alright, brakes.
Front airport information, X-ray time 1953 Zulu, wind 230 at 15, visibility 10, clouds 4,700 scattered, ceiling 5,500 broken, temperature 32, dew point 23, altimeter 29090, lighting distance to the north, ILS approach to runway 18 right in use, notice to airman burn advisories in effect, multiple cranes 200 feet below 1 mile southwest of the field, read back of all, runway hold short, instructions required, advise initial contact is information X-ray.
Alright,
We have X-ray.
we have X-ray. This could be a gnarly crosswind takeoff.
Yeah, I don't know why they're using this one.
That'll be alright.
Yeah.
You know what the max crosswind component on this aircraft is?
It might, 14? 15?
15 knot crosswind component, direct crosswind. We should be like right at the limit, but we'll be alright.
5. There's ground sitting up there in the tower.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they all sit up there.
I had a job shadow at the New Orleans Tower, or ATC. I just couldn't remember. Like in high school.
Nice. Alright, so every time we cross the taxiway, we look left, we look right, make sure nobody's coming. We don't reckon anybody. One 8 left, ready to go.
192 off the Lakefront Tower, follow the 7 mid, so they have 18 left, turn left on course, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, follow Cessna 18 left, clear for takeoff, left on course, 130 left. Alright, so strobes come on, landing lights come on. Alright, clear to the right, and we're clear to the left, and we're going to close windows.
That's 1 left.
Yep, so we verify with the big numbers on the white. Alright, we do full power, introduce full power, and we have our crosswind correction in. As we start to build airspeed in, we're looking at our gauges, making sure they're in the green. Once airspeed comes alive, which it is, we say airspeed alive, and at 55 knots we rotate, keeping ourselves on the center line. And what you want to do is you want to maintain the center line all the way down. Even if that wind is pushing, you're like a big weather vane,
Right.
pretty much.
So you're giving right rudder?
Yep, just a little bit. Alright, so once we're at 1,000 feet, we'll let you take on over. Alright, thank you. And you just keep one hand on the throttle and one hand on the yoke. Very easy movements, and then you keep going these rudder pedals. They're your friends, alright? Right face and alright. So once we get to about 2,000 feet, we'll level off. Now I just want you to maintain what feels like a smooth climb there. This squelch back on now. Oh, okay, there we go.
So we're up too far, so we don't have to talk to departure or anything?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
Alright, so we're at 2,000 feet. I want you to find the horizon. And I want you to keep the power full in until we start to pick up airspeed, which we're already at good airspeed. So you can go ahead and start pulling the power back to about 2,300 RPM. And go ahead and give me a turn to the bridge over there to the left. All right, for slide, I'll head right toward. And follow the interstate right below us. All right, so we should have a guy about 800 feet below us, heading that way. You see it on the map?
Yeah.
It should be right below us almost.
They're right underneath us.
Let's see if I can see him. He's like 1,000. Yeah, he's like 1,000 feet below us.
This diamond right here?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he's down there.
oh, you got him?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they got a traffic map on here and everything. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take 2-7. We're going to make a full stop on this one. And we have X-ray. That's still going to be about next straight from 2-7. Turn in 2-7, Joe, something.
Not too bad. Using that rudder, I like that. Alright. So, now what we're going to do what's called just normal climbs, normal descents, okay?
Yeah.
So in a climb, the biggest thing we're looking for is to make it stabilized. And the same thing with the descent. We want it to be stabilized. In order to get a stabilized climb, a stabilized descent, we pitch back first, and then we pitch back first and we apply full power, and we're using that pitch, forward and backwards pitch, to hit a certain airspeed, to keep it on a certain airspeed. So if you push forward, you're going to go fast. If you pull back, you're going to go slower. So I usually like to aim for 80 knots as a good reference point for a climb. So let's do that. So I want you to kind of pitch back first. It's a nice, easy pitch, and then I want you to smoothly apply full power, and I want you to look for 80 knots right here. And then once you get to 80 knots, I want you to hold it. And make sure you keep your hand on that throttle. So I just learned about this 3-strike system that one of my buddies does while he's flying, because he has students that won't keep their hand on the throttle, and I'm going to start employing it to a lot of my students. So he's going to give them 3 strikes. The first time he's like, all right, hand on the throttle. Second time, hand on the throttle. Third time, hand on the throttle. And if they don't do it after 3 times, he's just going to pull the power off. Every time they take their hand off. All right, this looks very good.
I'm at 80.
So now what I want you to do, now that you've got a stabilized climb in, I want you to level off, and then we're going to do a stabilized descent at 80 knots. Now in order to do that, we're going to pull the power back, wait for 80 knots to come in, and we're just going to follow 80 knots down. So you can do power to idle, power to 15.
Pull it all the way back until we get 80.
Yeah, so if you keep it level, and actually let's make a little turn in the opposite direction to stay out of this weather. So we'll do a looking left, turning left. Make sure nobody's coming. Very smooth turn. I'm liking it a lot. See, when you don't think about it, that's when you make the best turn.
Yeah, seriously. I did well in last fight. I got to impress you.
Yep. All right, so make a turn that way.
All right, keep back over there. Yeah.
Man, that weather's really crappy over Slido.
Yeah. It's been pretty bad, like, the past few weeks in the afternoon.
Yep. Alright. So, now I want you to slow us down, keep us level, and try not to lose any altitude while keeping us level, and just drain that speed off to 80 knots. Alright? There you go. Just keep draining that speed off, keep draining off. As soon as you get to 80 knots, you just follow the 80 knots all the way down. And then you'll see that you're getting a nice smooth descent. really look out the window and you'll see how smooth it's saying. You'll feel the 80 knots.
Yeah.
Once you get to it, trim it out. Help yourself out. That's you can't beat that. I mean, this is what you're trying to feel whenever you're approaching a runway. You're wanting to sight picture not to change, and you want to be maintaining the same speed all the way straight down to your point that you're aiming at. Alright, so we're at 2,000 feet. We'll level off. We'll increase power to about 2,300 RPM, which is cruise power. So you're doing pretty good with the straight and level, the climbs and all that stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to climb up to, let's say, 3,000 feet. But let's get under these clouds first.
Okay.
Once we get under the clouds, we'll climb up to 3,000 feet, and we will start doing a little bit of slow flight and start teaching you how to do that.
Good.
And the purpose for slow flight is to teach us how the aircraft will respond at slower airspeeds with flaps down and with flaps up. And we do that because when we're in landing configuration, obviously we're at these slower airspeeds with flaps down. And you want to know how to actually manipulate the aircraft as you're doing it. So in slow flight, how would you think that you control your altitude? How would you think that you control your airspeed?
Your altitude with throttle.
Absolutely.
Your airspeed with pitching up and pitching down.
Exactly. Oh, you're going to be a good student, man.
Yeah.
You already know a lot of
I'm
stuff.
hoping to breeze through this. I have pictures.
Make sure you're adding a little bit of that right rotor pressure. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, now while you're maintaining 60 knots at 3,000 feet, give me a little, just so when you're doing turns in slow flights, very small turns, very small bank angles. So give me a little bit of a turn to the right. Maintaining 60 knots and 3,000 feet. That's perfect. That's way more than you need right there. Right about there. About a 5 to 10 degree bank angle is all you need. Alright, level off. Not level off, just straighten out.
Yeah. Got that building. That's the only thing out there.
Which one?
There's a big building out there, right?
I see it.
Yeah.
Here, pick that lake. See that little, not the big lake?
Rectangular.
Yeah, a little rectangular one
Yeah.
along the levee right there. Alright, so that's perfect. So we'll use that. We already cleared the area. We know we don't have any traffic on the map, so we're good to go. Let's do another one to the left. Let's get you used to going to the left first. Hand on the throttle.
Alright.
Nice 45 degree bank, which is right in the middle of those two white lines. Try to increase that back pressure just a hair, not too much. You don't want to feel like you're getting pressed down the seat too much. And you're maintaining altitude. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. Now you're starting to lose a little bit of altitude. So if you increase the bank a little bit, it'll actually help you get higher up in altitude.
You said decrease?
Yeah, if you decrease the bank a little bit, it'll help you bring the airplane back up. It's like a little cheat that we use.
Yeah.
And there's your point, and you roll back out on it. Now I want you to immediately go to the right and maintain altitude plus airspeed and all that good stuff. There you go. Get that bank in there. No cheat.
Will power help you out?
Oh yeah, power will definitely help you out. There you go. Alright, now climb back up to 3,000 for me and then put me into slow flight with and flaps at your discretion.
Okay.
So a little bit about the flap speeds. Full flaps can be put in below 85 knots. 10 degrees can be put in below 110 knots.
Okay.
So you can put in all the flaps you want right now if you wanted to. But if you go above 85, you can only put 10 degrees in. Alright, so I want 55 knots, 3,000 feet. And maintain. That's so terrible. They really need to fix that. Alright, you have the runway made, you power to idle, you start pulling back your flare too high, alright? Alright, flare, 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 keep flaring back, keep flaring back, keep flaring back, as soon as it breaks. Alright, and power to full. Hey, you're pitching down, getting that airspeed back in, then you start to incrementally start bringing the flaps up, keeping a straight line in front of your face. Once the airspeed good. Now you're looking for 74 knots and you just climb out at it. Keep your hand on that throttle so don't come out on it. Straight to. Alright, I think we did a lot of stuff today. So now I'll teach you the proper procedure for going back into the airport. So anytime we go into an airport, no matter where we're flying, cross countries, if we're going to Slidell, if we're going to Biloxi, Gulfport, wherever you want to go. The first thing we need to do is get the weather information. So, our weather information system, let me talk to Alex really quick. Hey Alex, we're going to be going back into the lakefront. Alright, we're shortly behind you. See that. Heard?
Constant. Or you can just...
Alright, so yeah, we go over to here, 124.9 is what we're supposed to be looking for. And...
Lakefront Tower information, Yankee, 2053 weather, 1270 at 13, visibility 10. Scattered 4,500. Temperature 32.23. Altimeter 2990. Expect an ILS 18 right approach. Bird activity on field. Multiple grains out of below 200 feet a mile southwest. Please read back all hold short instructions and advise on initial contact of Yankee.
Lakefront ground, Skyhawk 1392 Alpha's off of runway 27 on Foxtrot going to East Rambley Guard.
1392 Alpha Lakefront ground taxi via Foxtrot, hold short runway 27 approaching.
Taxi via Foxtrot, hold short 27 for 92 Alpha. Alright, so we'll taxi along this line right over here. You did a really good job, man. That was pretty impressive.
My head, so I lift my feet off the ground and I'm gonna walk right out. Gotta slow up, gotta shake this high. Gotta take a minute just to ease my mind.
This one, super hot.
Man, I can't go